Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
The Nassau County Bar Association was actually founded back in 1899. It is made up primarily of attorneys and judges practicing in the Nassau County area. 25 years ago, the Bar Association started the We Care Foundation, and the We Care Foundation is a charitable arm of the bar which raises money to help those less fortunate within the community. Well, it's a pro bono fair. It's basically run in conjunction with Nassau Suffolk Legal Services, and the purpose is to help those individuals who don't necessarily have the means to hire their own attorneys to steer them in the right direction through the use of volunteers from both our Bar Association and Nassau Suffolk Legal Services. People can come here with problems concerning foreclosure, bankruptcy, family law, health law. We have a myriad of attorneys with different levels of expertise who are here today to help any citizen who feels that they are in need of advice.
People come to us who are usually in a crisis situation. They're fighting for the roof over their head. They're trying to get health insurance coverage or Medicaid coverage or Medicare coverage. And we're usually we're often the lawyers of last resort. You know, we're not talking about purchasing a house or doing those kind of things. We're talking about people that are in dire straits, people who are in emergency situations, dealing with the essentials of life, basic necessities. We take it for granted in our society that if you're charged with a crime, you're going to get an attorney to level the playing field. We believe at Law Services that in all these other types of cases, both sides should have a lawyer.
The court system has representatives here, and they're more than happy to answer any of your questions. Many people say, oh, I'll just ask a friend of mine, and that's not really the best way. And the reason it's not the best way is because who your friend used might not be what you need. It might not be the specialty. I think calling your local bar association and asking them for recommendations. Here at the bar we have a lawyer referral where they'll give you more than one name so that you could talk to them on the phone.
What's the worst thing an individual can do if they have a legal issue?
I think the worst thing anyone could do is represent themselves, as well as, which we've come across often with mortgage foreclosure matters, is ignore it and hope it's going to go away. So they don't open the mail and they don't show up at court appearances, which ends up putting them in a worse predicament than had they found out what it was all about.
Over the 30 years, how has the practice of law changed?
I don't know. Certainly there's more technology. But other than that, I don't know that you have to follow the law. The law changes. We now have same-sex marriage. We have electronic filing. We have all sorts of minimal things. But the basis of the law, which is helping people and solving problems, that stays the same.
Lawyers aren't always presented in the media as the most loving, giving people in the world. And to be honest, there's a lot of lawyers with big hearts. And this is just one of the ways that we have an opportunity to give back.